What's up, guys? Today we are going to be talking about my Polaris RZR 1000 Turbo. We're going to talk about the good things, the bad things, the customizations I've done to it, and all that good stuff. Let's hop into it and let's see what we got. Alright guys, so let's get the show on the road. Once again, this is a Polaris RZR XP 1000. I had this machine for about a year and a half. It's treated me really well. It's a really good machine. Once again, I'm only going to be talking about the good things, the bad things, all the customizations I actually have on the machine, and a couple of issues that I actually really had on the machine is recalls. All right, recalls. Everybody knows about the recalls with Polarises, but I want to talk about that later on. Another thing, it's pretty windy out where I am right now. I don't know why I decided to record now, but it was beautiful out. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get ready to... Oh, another thing. Everything I talk about is going to be down in the description. All right, so if you guys want to take a look at my tires or the lights or, you know, anything, literally everything I'm going to talk about is going to be down in the description. Another thing, if I don't talk about something, please comment down below. Ask me some questions, or if somebody comments down below, answer their questions, or give me some tips. You know what I mean? If I don't talk about some, or I don't know something, please comment down below. I would love to read everybody's comments, all right? So, first things first, can I fit through quad trails? Yes, I can. I hear that question a lot when I go riding, you know, with a whole bunch of buddies that have quads. Yeah, I have no problem fitting. It is 11 feet long and 6 foot wide. I don't know the exact measurements, but that's the simple answer. It's 11 feet and 6 foot wide. But yeah, once again, the trails I ride, they're pretty wide. I'm not gonna lie. They're for quads. Like that trail, it kind of seems like I can't fit. Obviously, I'm gonna rub a little bit with the trees, but yeah, I have no problem fitting in a quad trail. But that's definitely one question I get asked a lot. Tire size. So stock tires, they came with 20, I would like to say 29s, I'm pretty sure. I have 32s on these right now. They treated me really good. I honestly, probably one of the best looking upgrades to add to your Polaris. It definitely fills in, you know, the wheel well. It just makes the machine, it actually, funny thing is, it makes your machine smaller because it fits in more. You know, the smaller the tire, kind of looks like it's jacked up a lot more. You throw these on, it kind of looks smaller. But yeah, dude, 32s. A lot of people say, yo, do you rub your plastics when you hit a bump or hit a jump? Not one bit. I never hit at all. I can see how that happens. I get it because it's actually, it's kind of close. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I never, ever hit this, you know, the plastics inside the wheel well. And I hit a couple of jumps, honestly. So yeah, definitely good tires if you guys want to take a look at them. Oh, I had one problem with the other tire. Obviously, I don't need to go over there, but I had a problem when I bought these. I slapped them on my rim, okay? There was like a little pinhole right here. Obviously, I didn't go riding yet, and there's no way that I'm putting anything inside there to pop the tire. You know what I mean? There's just, it's, first of all, it's on the side of the tire. You know what I mean? So there's no way. So it had to definitely be a factory defect. I didn't really call them or text them. I just brought it to the place. They slapped a patch from the inside because I didn't want to put plugs on it. You know what I mean? And not be reliable. So yeah, that's the only downside I had with them. But other than that, all the three other ones I had no issues with. All right. What do I want to talk about first? Oh, okay. So we're going to talk about the bumper. So this bumper I had for a year. I don't know if I told you guys I had this machine for a year and a half. Closer to 2 years. So yeah, I had the bumper for about a year. And the paint is actually really good. I hit a lot of trees with it, you know what I mean? Just obviously not on accident, on purpose to knock them down. But yeah, the paint's holding up pretty good. I don't really have any too crazy scratches on it. So yeah, it definitely held up really, really, really well. I also have the back bumper Super ATV ones. They're very pricey, I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty pricey, but they look so good. And you also got, you know, a little thing where you can just throw a strap on it, pull your buddies out. You also have it on the machine. No, that's not Super ATV, that just comes with the machine. But yeah, you also got like a little grip right there, so if you want to, you know, strap somebody or pull them out of the woods or whatnot. That's about it for the outside. I just got a couple of lights, you know. Oh, well, I guess I can talk about the windshield. Super ATV windshield, pretty decent. It is glass. I went straight to glass. A lot of people go with plastic and then glass. It's kind of like makes no sense to me. Hey, if you like, my buddy has a plastic one. He loves it. So hey, if you don't want to, you know, spend this much money, it's totally up to you. But I just thought glass, you know, I don't know, I just bought glass. I just went right to it. These lights, you guys are probably looking at them. These aren't brackets, all right? These are brackets from the light, and then I took the bolt that actually straps down the window, and I just went through the bracket, and that's how I actually strap these lights on. So it's not really a very good way to strap these lights on. It's a cheesy way, but they never went anywhere. They turn a little bit, but you can just slap them right back on, you know, wherever you want to shine or whatnot. Or if they, you know, get messed up, you just, you know, just turn it. Brackets for the top, though, I did buy them. This goes right on the roll cage. So yeah, these are pretty strong. Obviously never bent one. Don't have an issue with sticks hitting my window and ripping it off because it is so low. Maybe a couple of sticks, but not trees, you know what I mean, to rip the whole thing off. Actually, right when I was recording, this light was like pointing straight up, and I was like, oof, I gotta fix that. But yeah, never had an issue with that. That's about it from the outside. Oh, I want to talk about something. This one particular part, all right? So first things first, I actually got a K&N filter. That's where the filter goes. If you guys can see that, where my finger's pointing. So yeah, K&N filter. So there's a tube that connects to the filter that goes straight into the turbo. The stock one actually was like a bendy straw, and it kind of had these rivets in the plastic. And I was doing a little bit of research, and they were saying that the air actually gets caught up in there and kind of like turns. It just keeps on turning. It kind of makes like a little wind tunnel. And I was like, oh, that's not cool. So I actually bought a straight rubber tube that goes directly right in the turbo. This I 100% recommend. Definitely get this. It's a serious change, honestly. The thing goes way quicker. It responds way quicker. Definitely get that one, guys. Honestly, if you really want to get maximum performance without a tune, 100% get that. What else? From the outside, nothing crazy. Oh, I guess I could talk about really quick. Stock rims, all right? These are not equal, all right? I still have the front rims. So technically, in theory, that rim that tire is actually shorter than that tire by, I don't even know, I really don't care to measure. The reason why is because these rims are actually squished in a little bit because of the turning, and the back ones are a little bit wider, so more grip, I guess you can say. But yeah, never really measured them, but you can definitely see how wide those tires are and then how skinny these tires are. So a lot of people just go with the front rims, also with the back ones. They just get all the same. But yeah, there's no point in me doing that because I really like the look, so it's whatever. So, interior, let's get into it. So I got the 4-point harness. I'm pretty sure it's the 4-point harness. Sorry if I make a mistake, but I got it for the passenger and the driver. Cool little thing that you guys can do. So this RZR came with like actual seatbelts, like a car seatbelt that just strapped that down over there. I actually took, because do you know how when you let go of a seatbelt, it kind of gets sucked back into this spring mechanism? So I actually took the passenger and the drivers off. I took them apart, the mechanism to sink them back in, and I actually made my own retractable seatbelts. So it works amazingly, you know, it still works like a seatbelt. It's awesome. It's really awesome. Sadly, I can't really make a video on that. I'll try to find one and link it down in the comments if you guys want to try it out, because my cousin, my dad, they just had their seatbelts just laying around. I was like, dude, you know how cool it would be? Because it's kind of a pain in the neck when your seatbelts are like that, strapped in. Because when I mean you're strapped in, you are strapped in. You cannot move. You can turn your head, but that's about it. You can't look behind you. So yeah, that's why I kind of rig these up, and they work really, really, really good. So that's pretty decent. So yeah, 4-point harness. Oh, the speaker is a lot bigger. If you guys ever seen a Polaris or any machine, they run smaller speakers, all right, because they can just strap them right on there. It's made for a Polaris. Well, this one, I kind of went, you know, pretty big, all right. I actually had to weld a little bracket. I didn't weld it to my machine. I just welded this bar that's kind of like the roll cage. It's kind of the same length. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see it right there? Yeah, you guys can. It's really bright out, so I just want to make sure you guys can see it. So this piece is welded to this flat bar up here, right there, and then I just bolted it to the bracket of the roll cage. So this thing is huge. This thing is massive, but it's definitely not going to go anywhere. It also has a light on the bottom. So yeah, it's a really good speaker actually. Maybe I'll turn it on to show you guys how loud it is. Floor mats, definitely recommend. These are pretty decent. The reason why is because these razors come with a draining mechanism. You know, you just drain it out, you twist it. Oh my God! So you twist it, you pop it off. But a lot of times water still gets through it, and it's really annoying because it gets your leg all soaking wet and you're just miserable for the whole ride. Well, you get floor mats, and that really doesn't happen at all. So definitely a good investment for floor mats. I got speakers down on each of the side. Let me sit in here. So my feet really don't hit it, honestly. Yeah, I kind of just drive like this, honestly. But yeah, it's really not, it kind of looks like it's in the way, but it's really not at all, actually. But yeah, it's really comfortable. Let me shut the door. I got these, I forgot what these are actually called. I guess kneecap, I don't know. I really don't know. My kneecap used to smack against the door, so there's like a little pillow in here, so you can just kind of rest your kneecap. I'll throw these down in the description. Definitely recommend. A lot of people say that the zippers actually get dirty and they just rip right off. Well, the only thing I could say for that one is just clean it well. You know what I mean? Take care of it. You know, you buy something, just definitely take care of it. I also got it on that side, got the speakers down over there. Oh, so this thing's actually pretty cool. So there's the name right there. I kind of can't see it on the angle. So I'm actually going to turn my RZR on. So everything's on now. So this button is so sick. So lights, I can just turn them on right here. I don't have a switch. It really bothers me when they have millions of switches and like they're so big that you can only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know. I just don't like this whole setup. I kind of like newer stuff, so that's why I bought this one. Literally, this thing is so decent. If I want my light bar, I click it, my light bar is now on. I shut it off, light bar's off. You know, the other lights on. My radio, check this out, ready? Turn that on. Oh, for the bigger speakers, I actually needed a bigger box for the voltage for the speakers, like the amp, I guess you can call it. Yeah, it is the amp. You just turn it on, boom, it's turned on. Actually, wait, hold on, boom, boom, and I think it's this one right here. That's how you turn everything on. So this is now on. Oh, so the speakers actually hiss, but I don't know why. I think it's because I have a bad ground. It's not because of the speakers. It's like a bad ground in here. I have to re-ground it. It's really annoying. But once you have music playing, you do not hear it at all. So yeah, just letting you guys know. Let me just shut everything off. Oh, windshield wiper on the window. That's another thing. That's pretty decent. I didn't have to re-drill those holes. They were just pre-drilled. Got a mirror. What's up, dogs? Got a mirror so I can see, you know, everybody behind me, because it's a pain in the neck to look behind you. I really didn't want the other mirrors that stick on the side because I didn't want to rip them off. It's just, you know, it's kind of annoying to rip things off and try to find them on the trail. What else? Oh, I got a fabric roof. Actually, this all right, so you guys can't really see it, but this, all right, so there's a zipper that goes all the way around, okay? You can actually take this part off and kind of have like a sunroof, but it's really bad. The reason why, let me hop over here. The reason why is because there's so much water that holds up on there, then all of a sudden it gets so heavy and it starts leaking through the zipper. So I definitely recommend this. It's pretty decent, but in that case, if you don't want to get wet, like super wet, then definitely don't get it. But if you just want, you know, to chill and not have the sun blazing on you, yeah, it's pretty good, honestly. The reason why I really like it is because it just like fits the RZR, you know what I mean? Instead of like hanging over or whatnot, I'm probably going to get a plastic one eventually, or a metal one, maybe. But right now I'm just going to keep this fabric one on. It's pretty decent, actually. I'm not going to lie. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, yes. All right. So, wait, I think I wanted to talk about something. I forgot what it was. I said I'll mention it. Oh, okay. All right. So I had 2 recalls on this machine, and this whole entire machine. These Polarises are known, or not this particular one. Oh, by the way, this is a 2021 Polaris, all right? Just letting you guys know. Recall on the steering wheel, they actually had to replace it because it was ripping off. Some people are having problems with ripping the steering wheel right off from the store. I have no idea. So I had to bring it down there, had them take a look at it. The clutch, which is really known for these things, the clutch actually blows up. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. They were explaining to me how bad it actually was. I guess one of the clutches blew up and hit somebody. I don't know if it was a passenger. I think it was the driver. Actually went right through the plastics and hit him. So yeah, they had to recall that. When I drive this, okay, when I just go, okay, you hear a very loud snap. It's actually really annoying. It kind of sounds like the machine's broken, but he said it's not. So I did bring it to somewhere, at like a mechanic that I'm pretty good friends with. He said, no, it's fine. That's what most of Polarises do. They just snap when they go into gear. I'm like, all right, well, that kind of sounds awful. So I never had an issue. It never, you know, messed with my riding or messed with the machine. I never had, you know, anything too crazy. It just makes a very, very loud snap, like the belt is slapping against the plastic. That's what it really sounds like. But yeah, he said it's fine. So whatever, that's all right. Another thing, what do I want to talk about? Oh, the grease points. Let me talk about that. This grease point, this one right here, in particular, this one. This grease point is literally in the back. You guys can't even see it. It is so annoying to get to. If you guys have any ideas on how to fix it, it is the biggest pain in the neck to grease, honestly. It is awful. And yeah, I hate greasing that. That's one thing I really do not like. What else do I want to talk about? That's really about it. Only the recalls were kind of annoying, honestly. That's about it, because I had to like drive down there, drop the machine off, and they kept on sending me emails saying do not ride, and I was like, dude, really? You don't want me to ride my machine that I'm paying for? So yeah, it's whatever. So yeah, let's turn it on. I'll show you guys what it sounds like. And let's see, ready? So this is what it sounds like. She sounds pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. So, oh, another thing, if you guys don't know, this is the intake. It's kind of weird to have an intake that like is right here and it's just fabric. Does mud go in here? Probably. I'm not gonna lie. It definitely goes in here. But there's material on this side and there's material on the other side. So yeah, and the other side, right here, this is for the belt. All right. So if you don't, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's actually the belt spinning. So yes, this is for the belt. So air also, but for the belt. Yeah, let me actually shut it off really quick. So yeah, guys, let me know how you guys like the video. Honestly, I really like making content. I'm outside, which I'm always outside, and this is what I like to do, man. I like to take the RZR out. I like to drive. Once again, if anybody drives, let me know. Is there any places? I went to Hatfields and McCoy's in West Virginia. That was a blast, dude. Unbelievable blast. I had a lot of fun there. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any, places that you guys go to. Definitely let me know. Once again, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Or if you guys want to give me some tips, that'd be decent. But yeah, have a fantastic day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay beautiful. And I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Peace.